Principle 5 is one of many people find the most difficult, even harder than 4, but it's just as difficult to them as it is important to everyone. It's focus. A lot of people are like, I don't know how to focus, I never learned how to focus. How do I focus? Focus is absolutely fucking necessary. You fucking need it. It's like air. A lot of people are like, and social media makes it harder. I don't even know, it's like everyone's trying to destroy. This is more than true. I've done plenty of research on it. I take ADHD medication if you can't tell, and it helps a lot. It does. But I still deep down have major trouble focusing. And there are a couple ways I and many of the most successful people in their fields offset it all dramatically. However, number 1 is your why. Most people, even adults, this is scary, don't know why they wake up every morning. They also spend lots of their energy throughout the day just trying to make sense of it all deep down. The people they see in the news, the most successful people at all times, however, are focused on their why. If you are not focused, it is because your why probably doesn't inspire you enough. Your why at all times should be in the back of your head, in the background of your workplace, and the energy you exert, it should be as present as you. And if you don't even know what your why is, that's a symptom of what's debatably an underlying problem in this context. And I will link you to a quick video in the description about how to find your why. But you can watch that later and focus on this. Number 2 is deep work. There's a book called Deep Work by Dr. Newport. It's a great resource for really focusing on your work in such a distracting world where everything seems to be getting faster and faster. This book will tell you all about the means of being able to speed up with it and get ahead of it by blocking out the noise and just going the fucking. J.K. Rowling, the world's first billionaire author, finished the last of her Harry Potter books by spending her nights in a hotel room to get her away from the kids and the barking dogs distracting her. Bill Gates coded the program BASIC in 8 weeks. He would just type and type and type and type and type and type and fucking fall asleep, literally at his desk with his head in front of the keyboard. When he finished, he laid out the foundation of what's now more than a $500 billion corporation. In an intensely focused work environment, neurologists have found that a powerful white tissue develops in your brain called myelin. It allows brain cells to work faster, more fluidly, and cleaner, and you in turn to focus more deeply on your work. Because of media today, the skill of deep focus and deep work is becoming more rare, and as a result, more valuable. If you guys want to know more about this, I will drop a link in the description for the book. Maybe you could check out some of the reviews. Focus is one of the reasons people don't like doing their most important tasks. They're like, well, if I focus on this, I don't get anything else done. It doesn't matter. It's the most valuable thing you could do. It's the most important one you could be working on. When you work on a task in a state of deep focus, it gives you a feeling of energy and enthusiasm. And when you complete it, you feel like a winner. You feel fucking great about yourself. But when you work on small tasks, you don't get any bang for your buck. You get no thrill out of doing irrelevant tasks. In fact, most stress in today's work environments comes from working very hard on shit that's not important. Remember, if it's not worth doing right, it's not worth doing at all. People will argue against this, especially regarding others, saying, do for one what you would do for all. This is true. There's an exception to every rule. Don't get me wrong. However, that exception to this rule is another principle. I'm not going to tell you which, because we need to fucking focus. This brings me to principle 6, which can be found here, and I will see you there.